I'm going to read the book called I Pledge Allegiance. It is written by Bill Martin Jr. and Michael Sampson. It's illustrated by Chris Roshka. Here we go. This book will tell us about what we're really saying when we say the Pledge of Allegiance. It starts out with I. I. Pledge. I pledge. A pledge is a promise. Allegiance, too. An allegiance is a loyalty. So right now, when we say I pledge allegiance to, we're saying I promise to be loyal to. The flag. A flag is a symbol that stands for a place, a thing, or an idea. Making a promise to a flag usually means the same thing as making a promise to whatever the flag stands for. So we will find out. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of. Each state has its own name, its own song, bird, flower, its own favorite food, some of its own laws, and even its own flag. The United States is one country made up of 50 states and several territories. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. America is a big body of land made up of two continents, North America and South America. All but one of the U.S. states are part of North America. The island state of Hawaii is in the South Pacific. So here's Hawaii out here. Were you wondering why our flag isn't orange or pink? There's a reason why our flag is red, white, and blue. The red is for courage, the white is for purity and innocence, and blue is for the loyalty and fairness. So the colors mean something. In 1818, lawmakers decided that the U.S. flag would have 13 stripes for the original 13 colonies and a star for every state. Wouldn't they be surprised to learn that the flag would one day have 50 stars? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands. The United States of America is a republic, which means that we, the people, elect leaders who make our laws. Things you can do while saying the pledge. You can stand at attention. You can look at the American flag. You can place your right hand over your heart, like that. If you have a cap or hat on, it is polite to take it off and place it over your heart. Did you know that the Pledge of Allegiance was written especially for children? It was written by a man named Francis Bellamy. Mr. Bellamy published his poem in 1892 in the children's magazine, The Youth's Companion. That year, 12 million students said the pledge together as one voice to celebrate the 400th anniversary of Columbus's arrival in the Americas. We are one nation under our states and territories have bonded together to form one nation. One nation means one country. People of many different races, cultures, and faiths call America their home. One nation under God. Many people believe that a democracy is a reflection of how God thinks. Every single person is important. Every single person is important. Indivisible. Indivisible means unbreakable. Our country cannot be split into separate parts. That's indivisible. No matter how much we might disagree about some things, we all agree on one thing. We are strongest when we stick together and help each other out. So indivisible with liberty. Liberty is freedom. And every person who lives in this country has a right to be free and to make his or her own choices. But you still have to be responsible. Justice. Justice is fairness. All Americans have the right to be treated fairly by our laws. Justice for who? Justice for all. Justice for all. We all need to follow the laws. And so when we say our Pledge of Allegiance, we're saying, I pledge allegiance. I promise my loyalty to the United States of America. All our individual states put together are United States. And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, means we can't be torn apart. We're together in this. Right? For liberty and justice for all. That means we all want to be free. And justice means we want it to be fair. Not just for a few, but for all. Thank you for listening to my story about the Pledge of Allegiance. There we go.